Hi everybody, welcome back. Got Mr. Todd Loffredo here with me now. The last few years have been a little bit different for foosball. You know, it's gone through some ups and downs and some kind of growing pains. How do you feel how it's progressed any, you think, in the last few years?
There's some redundancy to that. It's always the last few years have changed. You know, ever since I've been playing, there's always little changes in there. You go from tournament soccer, blue top, to the brown top, to the Dynamo, to Tornado, the Texas players, the Colorado players, the Minnesota players. You know, there's always something. Yeah, the computer industry, you know, kind of killed the game room. That slowed foosball down. Now the state tournaments are getting more organized, and they're starting to build up again. The national scene died a little bit, but it's because they got their hands into the local scenes, and there was too many tournaments going on. You know, people can't afford to go to 10,000 tournaments a year.
And it really kind of waters things down when you've got a lot of...
Yeah, it waters it down a lot. It's not as exciting anymore. But there's ebbs and flows to it.
Do you ever plan on retiring?
I don't know. You know, I thought I was going to retire the year before I met Federico, and actually the year that I met him. And I remember thinking, if I could teach this guy to pass after I saw him shoot, you know, I might be able to win a tournament. I didn't realize I was
going to win a whole bunch of them.
But now that I've gone through that, and then I started playing since he quit, or took a leave of absence. I've been not so serious about the win. I used to really be serious, more like Tony about I want to win every tournament. So I started picking my partners a little more on friendship, and like I started playing open doubles with my mixed partner recently. Right, and she's one of my students too. You know, I have students that I'm training, like Kristen Grogan and Jackie Hahn, and taught her a little bit. I started getting a little more pleasure out of it. I found new reasons to start trying. It makes me try a lot harder when you play with somebody like that. And I started learning more as I was teaching them. I started being a little more introspective about what I was doing and my whys, and why this person can learn something and why this person can't. You know,
it's kind of like a math thing. Some people...
Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Some people don't.
But in the end, it made it more interesting for me to play. It gave me new reasons to enjoy playing. So, when will you quit? When it stops becoming fun.
Got you. I think that is awesome that you're such a good ambassador to the game. You know, there's a few players that they just take it so serious and don't really take the time to sit with new players or teach them something. And you know, when I first met you or saw you, I felt kind of intimidated. You know, it's Todd. As I got to know you more, and even you're very approachable. I think you're one of the more approachable of the top players, and I see you talk to people a lot and show them things and explain them a lot of things. I think that's important to pass that on.
Well, you know, it's still self-serving a little bit. I don't want to say that I'm this goody-goody.
No.
There's just ways that you can serve yourself and be nice to others at the same time.
It's good karma, for sure. I think what happens is a lot of players don't want to give up secrets.
Yeah, and I have that in me, but there's, you know, there's a fine line in there where you can do both. You're not teaching them everything, you're teaching them how to get there. You know, they still have to figure out some things for themselves. And, you know, there's a few little secrets. Most of the secrets are more about learning the other people, how they play, what they did. It's really not what you do. Your own talent you develop yourself. You may learn how to do one thing from one person and one thing from another person. I've always been one of those people that I try to when I see something that works, even if it's somebody that doesn't know what they're doing very well, you can learn from it.
Sure. You either learn the right way or the wrong way. You could, you know.
And I may teach you something. You may not be a threat to me. I'll teach you something that I wouldn't teach, Tony, where he could just use it against me at a tournament.
That makes sense. You are on the USA team going to Italy this year, right?
Right.
This is your first time around?
Second.
How well did you do last time?
I did great. I didn't lose a match.
I
played the senior world championship part. I won both senior doubles and senior singles, and then I played on the team, and I won every match. Billy and I beat the best French team. So
was it easy for you to adjust to the different tables and different styles of play? No, it took you a little bit.
Well, it's tough because you play one game on this table, one game on this table. It's not easy for anybody. But I have an advantage where I go over. I stayed with Fred for a few weeks, and he's got 7 tables set up, and we play a little bit on it. So I had a little bit of an advantage. I got to warm up, and he schools me a little bit.
You're able to figure out that you can't set the ball in one month.
Well, there's little tricks to that, You have to walk up to the table and press down right where the pull shot sets up, and that surface dents in a little bit, and all those people know that over there. There's all little tricks on every table. You just have to learn what you can do and what you can't do, and it's still tough, but those little things help you.
How did the players over there, the European players, respond to you? Were they?
It was great. Back in the day, I want to say when the Europeans first came over to Tornado, there was a lot of bad blood, and a lot of the American players would cheat the European players. But I can tell you, the first time I went over to Europe, me and Bob Maloney, we could have easily won that tournament. We had the ball all the time. They were cheating the crap out of us, and lifting the table up. Judges weren't calling anything. So, and then they would come over here and the same thing would go on. And I remember when I met Fred, I thought, this is probably a good tithing to get rid of this. To have some kind of union between each side. And I also remember when Fred and I played the first tournament, when we were in the finals, everyone was rooting for us. It's only happened to me 2 times in my life. It was the very first tournament I won, everybody was rooting for me, and when I played with Fred, everybody was rooting for me.
Gotta be a good feeling, huh?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It just doesn't happen very often.
Obviously not. You've got a long career for it to only happen twice. But people root for you all the time. Anyway, you're up there. People are always rooting for you. It's kind of hard not to.
They root against me too. It's, if we have some underdog, which most everybody's the underdog, they're against us. They're going to be rooting for them, and I understand.
I think it's more that they're rooting for them as opposed to rooting against you.
Well, they're rooting for the underdog, and I'm the same way. I never want the favorite to win. That's boring. I want to see some excitement.
Well, yeah, I guess. I wouldn't say boring, but
like I used to hate the Dallas Cowboys just because America loved them, and the Yankees, and I always wanted to see the underdogs win.
I think most people are that way too. They would be the Cinderella story.
Right. And it's because everybody wants to be that Cinderella.
Right.
Yeah. And I was there. I was the Cinderella, and I loved that. I loved having America for you. I remember that first Worlds I played in. I was so petrified looking up in the stands. I had 1,800 people watching that match, and I'd never seen.
There's a whole different story between now and then.
And I'd never seen a crowd of people around a foosball table like that. And I looked up, and I remember telling myself, "Don't look back up there." It scared the crap out of me. But I looked over, and I saw a few people looking at me. I remember looking at Marcio Benito, who was one of the Hall of Fame guys. And I knew he was a current top player. I remember him going like that and saying, you can do it. A guy I drew in the draw was an older gentleman. He was at all my matches and kept telling me how good I was, supporting me. And when you have all those people on your side, it creates some electricity for you.
Sure, a lot of pressure too, really.
It does, but when you're in it for the first time, sometimes once the pressure goes away, you just blank out everything. Now that I'm more seasoned, I get distracted a lot easier. But back then, once I focused on the table, I would forget about everything.
It seems as though you're able to focus pretty quick though. You know?
Yeah,
I've
I was
watched
getting distracted this tournament, and I think it's because was so popular. There's so many people here. It's a lot going on, and I haven't been used to that in a while, and it's been distracting me a little bit.
Right. You going to be going to Texas State?
I believe so.
Well, I hope you do, and I'd like to see you there. It'd be nice to have you there. It's always a good tournament. I sure appreciate you sitting here with us, and I'm sure everybody else does too. They get to kind of pick Todd Loffredo's brain a little bit, see what you're about. Nice. And if y'all are ever there around and you see him, see he's a nice guy, don't be afraid to talk to him. He'll talk to you. He might not tell you everything, but I'm sure he'll tell you something. I appreciate it, Todd. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Bye, guys. That was awesome, Todd. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's fast, it's fun, it's phenomenal. It's Foosball by Warrior. Foosball is the fastest growing sport, and the Warrior Foosball table is the choice of top-level pros. Sturdy, fast, solid control, quality built with time-honored craftsmanship, and anyone of all ages can play. The Warrior Foosball table gets you off the video game and up at the most exciting table sport in the world. Increase your confidence, improve coordination, get tough mentally. It's great for friends and family. And who knows, you could become a top-earning professional at Warrior tournaments across the country. Visit warriorfoosball.com now and find out how you can own a Warrior Foosball table or get our free newsletter for tournaments, events, updates, and more. Register now and you'll automatically qualify for a free Warrior Foosball table or call 1-800-4-FOOSBALL. Log on or call now. Be a winner. Warrior Foosball.